What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about the Seer. I'm gonna throw this around a couple of times today. I have an old flippy eagle. I have a couple of essences in different plastics. It is 7.5 -2.1 and it is in VIP moonshine. So it should glow and it should fly really nice. Not when you throw it on the ground. You guys can go ahead and throw. We have a tailwind. Stepped over to the long pad for 9. Tailwind's gonna help us kind of see the stability, see what it flies closest to. So I do have the Neo and the Flex 1 C line, so kind of the two flippier essences that I have. And then good old 7-speed eagle. I think the Seer might be a little bit smaller than an eagle. It almost feels like a 6-speed. Yeah, let's throw them all here. Seer first, and then we'll just throw these. They have very obvious color patterns. That's a super usable disc for a lot of different people. That's really good. I think I threw it on a tiny bit more hyzer, and that tailwind definitely helped stable it out, but it is, because it is an eagle, because it's a pretty decently overstable mold, even though it's flippy, it still has stability. I'm going to keep it a little bit lower than that. Initial impressions off the first couple of throws, I think it flies closest to like a bead in essence. Into a headwind though, the eagle flips just as much. Didn't have enough time to find the eagle. Had to show a couple of people where hole 1 was. So jumped over to 8 since 7, or since the eagle's in between 8 and 9. I'll probably find it here in a minute. Gonna throw all these. We do have that opposite wind, the headwind now. So I'm gonna throw these all on a lot of hyzer and see how much they flip. That one's, yeah, that's flipping. Yeah, they're pretty similar. Those two are pretty similar. Yeah, so if I throw the Neo Essence on the same amount of hyzer as these other ones, it doesn't really flip up all the way. It goes to hyzer, pushes straight on hyzer, and then skips left. So it's a little different. Back to 9. We're gonna look for the eagle here in a minute. I'm gonna throw all these fan grip, because fan grip does actually tell me something about a driver. I never actually throw a driver on the course, fan grip, but it will tell me. Usually if I throw it hard on fan grip, it'll tell me what it's gonna do if I were to try to be really touchy on a forehand. So let's throw these on fan grip. That's a beautiful flight. It's so nice. And now the essence. I do like throwing this one on fan grip a lot more than most, because it feels like I'm grabbing onto rubber or candy or something. Wasn't really touchy with that one. Definitely turned that one over. So what that's showing me is that if you are somebody of a little bit of a slower arm speed, the Essence, C-Line, Neo, the Seer, VIP Moonshine, they all are going to fly fairly similar for you. If you are somebody who has a little bit more torque and a little bit more power, or maybe you're just somebody that has a little bit more wobble to their throw, then the likelihood of you being able to use the Seer as effectively as you being able to use a brand new Neo Essence. Likelihood's a little bit lower. It's still usable. It'd still be fun to throw. May not be going in my tournament bag, but definitely going to have a spot in my glow bag for sure. Good. Eagle's back. Throwing all of them off of here from 7, because this is actually a shot that I might actually use them in a tournament. My normal play is just throw something super beefy that I'm not afraid to go in the water on a forehand, but I do like the idea of getting super aggressive with a fairway on a backhand. Needed a lot more hyzer for that one. Very similar shot. I would say that a beaten Essence or a flippy Essence is going to fly very similar to a Seer. Yeah, so one of the reasons I love that like a beat up overstable disc for that slot is because, as you saw, those flippy discs just turned and they didn't really have much fight back. The Eagle, even when it turns, it still has the rim shape of a 3 fade. So it's going to want to come back to the ground left as it slows down. I've been so when I started bagging the Insanity, it did something that I've never found another disc could do. And the Essence flies very similar to the Insanity, and now I'm really considering, do I take the Insanity out and put the Essence in? Do I leave the Insanity in and just play around with the Essence but I want to have the mold that I feel comfortable with that does that for me. And I'm still playing around with that like flippy fairway control distance driver slot. If this doesn't show that these two fly very similar, I don't know what does. Oh, did I mention that the stamp literally the lady has a tarot card with a disc golf basket on it, and there's an owl on her shoulder. That is amazing. Anyways, back to the video. Finally made it to hole 18, and it's pretty much calm, maybe a touch of headwind. I'm gonna throw all these off of here. I didn't bring my rangefinder today, so what we'll call it is past the Mando sign, 400. Past the Mando line over by the grass, 375. Anything short of that, it's just short of that. I am gonna be using the Seer a lot more when I play some like local glow doubles rounds and stuff, because the fastest glow disc I had was a Rolo or an Envy. So I will definitely be putting it in. It's a lot of fun to throw and a lot of fun to play around with. Probably won't be putting it in my tournament bag because I need something a little bit more wind reliable. However, if your arm speed's a little bit slower and you like a little bit more of like a 6.5 or a small 7-speed rim, definitely look into this Seer. They fly amazing. They look amazing. They have this new glow plastic. Actually does glow pretty well. I used it for glow last night and it's pretty good. I'm gonna throw all of them off of here. Let's see what happens. That's right in the 360, 375 range. That's pretty good for like a not quite a 7-speed. Yep, really good flight. I think these last two I'm gonna throw a touch less hyzer, a touch flatter, because they are, it's an Eagle. It still has an Eagle rim. Well, if I thrown it that hard, I should have thrown it on a hyzer. Welcome to my air balance fairway distance driver clinic. Yeah, no, that was a pretty bad throw for the last one. Anyways, that sums it up. like I was saying, the Seer is amazing. I'm definitely going to be bagging it for glow rounds. Slower arm speeds definitely could be something to put in a tournament bag. If you're looking to find any cool new discs, definitely check out Another Round Asheville. They still have some of those Stag Moonshines, or at least when I got mine they did, and it's a one of 1,000, so there's only 1,000 discs of them made. So if you get a chance, definitely go snag one. And until next time, comment down below what you want to see, and make sure to subscribe to be entered into giveaways and see all my fresh videos. Until next time, guys, see you out on the course.